Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Wayne. Wayne is from England in the UK. So let's see what Wayne has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Wayne, how are you?
Good, mate, you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Thank you for having us on.
So tell me, how's your day been so far?
It's been good. Done what have I done today? I haven't really done much, to be honest with you. I done a rehearsal call over the phone for a film that's starting in June.
Okay.
And that's about it, really.
Wow. So tell me, where are you from?
Durham, in the northeast of England.
Actually, I made a note of your city. Is Durham?
Durham.
Durham, okay.
Yeah.
And how far is from London?
About 250 miles.
Okay.
So about 4 hours away.
Right. And that's the place you were born and raised?
Born and raised in Durham, yeah, Pete Lee.
So tell me, what's the best part of living there? What do you like the most about it?
No, man, everyone's friendly and just,
okay.
It's really good. And
I see.
We're close to the sea as well. So.
I see. And what do you do for work, for living?
Full-time actor.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about your career, how everything started.
Started last year, about 10, 11 months ago. I got the chance to have a featured role in Happy Valley Series 3. So I went down and done that. And then the director from there, Fergus O'Brien, seen a lot in us and said I've got a natural talent for the acting. So from there, he helped us, guided us to where I am today, really. And I've got spotlight and all sorts.
Wow. And tell me, how was how it started? You just felt like, okay, I'm gonna apply for something, or you had an opportunity? How the idea came along for you to start your career?
I think it was last January, I just sent myself out there, sign up to some agencies and extras and that. And then I got the role for Happy Valley. And then when I was down there, he picked me out of half a dozen people and asked us if I could act. I was like, yeah. He was right. Wow. Instead of being an extra, you've become a featured actor. So
oh my God.
And then I got more and more featured acting roles in films and TV series. And so from like 11 months ago to where I am now, it's crazy.
Amazing. My goodness. I like the way it starts your career, because as you know, a lot of people, they do extras. Actually, I've done extra as well. I've done extra. Yeah, I have. And, it's funny because there you see, big stars, you see directors, you see people working, and you just feel like fascinated to see the whole thing happening, and for you to have, like lucky for him to, to get you, it's like, wow. I think it's a dream of a lot of like people, like extras, you know what I mean? Because they are there, they are enjoying, it's great, but like deep inside, they would love to kind of somehow happen the same way it happened to you as well. The director comes somehow, I would like to work with you. I think that's
right place, right time.
Wow.
That's right place, right time. Because when I've spoken to other people in agencies and they've all said, like, you should be really proud of how far you've got in the last 11 months, because it could take someone 5 to 6 years to get to where you are now, and you've only been doing it 11 months.
Wow, amazing, very good. Good for you. Right, Wayne, before we start our journey, William the Magic Box, would you like to tell me something interesting about yourself?
Something interesting about myself? Well, interesting about myself. I don't know. Interesting about myself. I love cars. I love hearing different types of engines. There's just something about them. I just can't.
Any favorite colors?
Pardon?
Any favorite colors of the cars? Any
car. I like the new G-Wagon.
Okay.
I think I'd probably get one of them, but I think they're like 675,000 quid. I'll never be able to afford one of them.
Ooh.
But they're amazing.
Amazing. Wayne, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories of life and to share your point of views? Amazing. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. So this is my best friend, okay? Okay, from the fun questions. I'm just going to play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay? Let's do it. Right, Wayne, before we start the journey, during the game, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yes.
Let's do it. First question is, good question. If you could have a cup of tea or a coffee with a fictional character, who that would be and why?
Well, I'd like to have a cup of tea with Tom Hardy.
Who?
Tom Hardy.
Tell me why.
I think he's just amazing. I think his acting was amazing. I'd love to just put him in a room and just get all his knowledge, pinch it all. I'd be amazing just to sit like him and Cillian Murphy. I would just like to sit in the room with them two and then just listen to them like educate us, like give me what you know.
Growing up, did you have any, like when you think about, growing up, which kind of actor or actress or movies that you loved at the time?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Really?
Van Damme squad.
I remember the 90s, like his, these fight movies that he had. Oh my God. I never forget once when he went to Brazil, actually, I think back in Brazil, I think it was the end of the 90s or beginning of 2000. I remember when he went to Brazil to promote something. I don't remember, but the whole Brazil stopped. I remember everyone talking, Jean-Claude Van Damme is here. Like on TV, everyone was just talking about him. I remember now. Sometimes actually I watch some, I think, I'm not sure, but he's always on social media. Sometimes he posts like videos or things that he's doing. I was like, oh my God, that's Jean-Claude Van Damme. He changed a lot. Absolutely. Next question, let's do it. Hey, Wayne from England. Next question is, if you're not yourself, would you like to be yourself and why?
I like being myself.
Tell me why.
Because I don't think I'd want to live in someone else's shoes. I'd rather have my own path and my own journey. So I can say like that's mine and have someone wish they were in my shoes.
Tell me something, Wayne. When you think about yourself, what's the best part of being yourself? What do you like the most about yourself? And the flip side, tell me something that if you could change about yourself, what that would be.
I like my personality. I think I've got a bubbly, outgoing personality. Like I don't find very a lot of people that don't like us. I think I'm just mixed with everyone. And if I could change anything, I think my shyness. I think I'd rather be more like, because once I'm in my comfort zone, I'm like loud but it's like for the first 5 or 10 minutes, I'm like boxed in.
I see.
Went all in or nothing.
Do you have siblings as well?
What, older brother?
One brother. Younger or older than you?
Older.
What's the biggest similarity between both and the biggest difference?
I don't think we're very similar in anything, to be honest with you. I think we've both got 2 different work ethics. And his personal life is different than my personal life. I don't think we have really much something the same. And the difference is, you can't tell with brothers, put it that way.
And he lives as well in the same city as you?
Pardon?
He lives in the same city as you as well?
Yeah, he lives in Pinckney, yeah.
I see. All right. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, it's visible in your body about your tattoos you have in your neck. I could see in your arms as well. Tell me, which one is the first one you ever had, and which one is the latest? And also tell me the journey. How come the idea for you to, tattoo your neck and your arms? Tell me a little bit about it.
My first one was when I was 15, and I got my nickname across my back. Bad choice. And my last one's probably that one there.
Wow.
I've got a lot of naff tats, like going through my younger stage to like tribal and like got like chavvy old school. And then I've got religious one on my arm and my religious ones on my neck, and then I've got my poem about my gran on my right, like my ribs. I think that's more like, because I lost my gran, and like she was one of my biggest best friends really, and I just wanted to keep it close to her. But all my tattoos I've got are like just random stages in my life, like I'll just have that.
I see. And what's your plan for the next one? There's a plan or not?
I'm getting a full leg piece of like Halloween, like it's around the Halloween, and then my other leg is all about Vikings.
I see. Amazing. Next question is, when was the last time that you cried and why?
Last time I cried? Probably a few weeks ago, probably. I'm just overwhelmed.
Can you share why or not?
I don't know, just, you know, when you get that feeling, you just like everything's getting on top of you and just best out.
Do you cry very easily? Do you get emotional very easily?
I think my ADHD is a part of something how I feel every now and again, but not really.
No?
You just block it away.
I see. Okay.
Like when I was a kid, you weren't allowed to speak about your feelings, were you? So,
really?
So,
when you think about your childhood, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
family holidays.
Again?
Family holidays and like spending time with family and friends. Like
who in your family are you more close with? Close to?
My dad.
Always been?
We like didn't say eye to eye about work ethics back in my younger days. But we get on a lot outside of work. Compared to like, because my older brother's like off my mum.
I see. All right. Ready for another question?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next question. You get to dance as well when you're acting or not yet? Do you have any role that you need to dance?
I'm not a very good dancer. I'm just like a pillar.
Next question is, talking about that, about crying, what makes you very sentimental?
I don't know. I've got a big heart. I like to see everyone happy before myself. Like
always been, yeah.
Like make sure everyone's like happy, just taking care of me. For my own needs, if that makes sense.
When you start your career of acting, yeah, did you have the support of your family?
Yeah.
Yeah? I see. And did you have, since we started, you always been doing like series, movies, not like acting, like in theater or anything?
No theatre. I don't think I'm a theatrical type of person. I'd rather be on TV and films, because I always wondered how they were made and like how the steps went through it, and then obviously I know now. But theatre that doesn't really.
So tell me, where do you live right now? The place where you live, yeah? It's easy for you to do auditions, or you need to travel like mostly to London? How does it work, your schedule? I
just drive to London. If I've got to go to London, I go to London. If I go to Manchester, I go to Manchester. I like driving anyway, so.
I see. And most of the opportunities, they are, in your opinion, they are in London, or there are few in Manchester as well, other places?
London mainly.
London.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Next question. Next question is, what is the most memorable lesson you've learned from your parents?
Don't take life seriously. It's a gift, isn't it? You're going to get one go, so make the most of what you've got.
Absolutely.
Don't spend money if you haven't got.
And do your family? They most of them, they live as well in the same city as you.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question, Wayne. Let's do it. Before the next one, through your career for this last 11 months that you've been acting, tell me a moment or a situation that you go like, you know what, that moment I'll never forget.
Happy Valley. I'll never forget, like, my first time on a set, and then for the director and the producer and the executive producer to turn around and tell us how did an amazing job I did on my first ever time acting, and then for James Norton to turn around and say he thought I'd been acting all my life for the way I came across. So probably that.
Wow. And did that ever happen to you that you forgot the line, or did something funny happen that you need to do it again?
Not really.
No?
I've stumbled on a word, on a couple of words on a film, but I think when I've looked back on it, it adds to it.
Uh-huh.
So like it'd have been better than it would have been, if that makes sense.
I see. All right. Next question is, what is a significant event that has changed you?
My grand dying when I was 17. That hit us badly. And then I just went off the rails a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And just thought, I want to change my life around, and so I did.
Wow. It's your granddad, you said?
My grandma.
My grandmother, okay. And when you think of her, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
Just to be in there first. With a cheeky grin.
Amazing. I think it's interesting because, you know, we love our parents, you know, we have connection, but there's such a special connection between us and our grandparents, isn't it? It's so interesting how, you know, you feel like you can be more open with them. You can be more, do you know what I mean? I remember my grandmother as well, back in Brazil. I remember I didn't see her very often, but all the time when I was visiting her, I felt like I could talk to her about anything. I could open up. I knew she was there. I saw her as more than a friend than, you know, my grandmother. You know what I mean? It's a kind of a relationship that you don't have with your parents somehow.
Weird, isn't it?
It is because, you know, I don't know. I think because, as they say, the grandparents, they say, we don't have the pressure of anymore educating, you know what I mean? Like the children, they just come and they just, you know, be the best, and that's it. The parents, they have the duty of educating. Yes. So I remember talking to her, and when I look back, she passed away as well. When I look back, I thought, my goodness, there was, and I didn't realize at the time, because when you're a child, teenage, you don't realize those things, but you just realize when you grow up. When I look back, I go like, my goodness, actually, I had her as a friend because I could talk to her about anything. I felt so safe and open to talk about her.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, they always gonna leave like a great memory for us. Always going to. Yeah. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Wayne from England. Next question is, what hurt your feelings?
What hurt my feelings? When somebody takes a piss.
It happened to you before?
I don't really get pissed off, to be honest. So, but I think that, like, people do take the piss a lot, don't they?
Let's see. Okay. You come across a very calm person. You are? Always.
Zen, mate. Zen.
Always been this way?
Yeah. I'm always bubbly and chubbly.
Wow.
Got to be having
it.
I like it.
Right, I have 3 questions left for you. Let's do it. Before the next one, this 2020, the world went upside down, regarding the COVID crisis.
Yeah.
Personally, for you, through that journey, those 2.5 years journey that, everyone was going through a lot of difficult situations. But for you, what's the biggest positive impact that brought to your personal life through that journey?
It made us where I am today. Because I decided to quit my old job.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't straight away, but then I applied for being an actor. So yeah, probably to become who I am now.
Wow. And the idea for you came along through that period of your life, like 2020.
Yeah, because I was still working all the way through that with the job I had. I just didn't like home, if it made sense. And then I just thought, I'll sign up to this just to see if anything could happen with it, and it did. Probably the best thing I've done.
Amazing. Okay. Next question is, what does family mean to you?
Everything.
Straight away, everything.
You only get one, don't you?
Totally, totally. And do you have some friends as well that you consider as family?
One. No, I have a couple, but like I've got one of my best friends I've been with like the 25, 26 years.
Wow, wow. And he lives as well in the same place as you? See, very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it. When you are very easy to answer questions. Right, before the next question, tell me, let's see, yeah? You have the superpower, you have the biggest budget, yeah, in the world. So you can choose, let's say you're gonna create like a play or a movie scene, like a movie or something that you can choose anyone in the world to be your mother, yeah? Any actress to be your mother, anyone to be your dad, anyone to be your romantic partner, yeah? And also at the same time, you can choose any director in the world to organize all of that, this project that you came up with. So tell me, who would you choose?
For my dad, I'd probably have Hugh Grant. He looks like a good fatherly figure.
Wow, wow, good choice.
My mom, obviously Julia Roberts to go with.
Wow.
I would probably have Margot Robbie.
For the romantic partner?
Do I have a brother?
Again?
Do I have a brother?
Could be. Just because you mentioned you can choose a brother as well.
Tom Hardy. Because I think we'd be cool together.
Wow, wow. And the director or the producer like to put everything together?
Steven Spielberg.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I can't wait to see this movie, okay? I'll be there to see Hugh Grant, Julia Roberts. Wow. Wow. Good choice. Okay, next question is, who is your biggest hero?
Biggest? I haven't really got a hero.
No? Let's put the question a different way then. Which person do you admire the most?
Dad.
I knew you say that somehow. Amazing. Ready for the last question?
Yep.
Last question. Let's do it. But before the last question, people watch the interview right now, yeah? They would like to start a career in acting. They would like to, to live a dream, yeah? What would be your best piece of advice?
Follow that dream. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you can. And just keep pushing yourself out of comfort zones and just put yourself out there.
Yeah. And you might be lucky like you, and one could spot you over there and say, you know what? I want to work with you. I want to get you.
Exactly. Right place, right time.
Amazing. Last question is, tell me something that you won, yes, something special, and how did you win it?
My little baby.
I couldn't get it.
My daughter.
Your daughter? Oh my God, you have a daughter. Oh my God, amazing. How old is she?
coming up for the end of the year.
Oh my goodness! Wow, you couldn't have a better prize.
Still on many.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay? So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. One word for family.
Sausage.
Okay. One word for money.
Rubies.
Okay. Love.
What?
Love.
Loose.
Love.
Loose.
Ah, okay. Life.
Happy.
Sex.
Good time.
Okay. Politics.
Crap.
Religion.
No.
Okay. Fear.
Go for it.
Okay. Friendship.
Love.
Desire.
Naughty.
Ooh. Regrets.
Shameful.
Okay. Success.
Succeed.
Wish.
Never.
Good one. Happiness.
Bring it on yourself.
Amazing. One word for England.
Amazing.
And the last one now, acting. One word.
Spectacular.
Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your dad, yeah, for a coffee, and I'm going to ask him, what is the most beautiful thing about Wayne? And tell him something that he still needs to work on, to improve on. What he would say.
Passion in me, my drive to do things.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was going to work on anything, stop spending money if you haven't got it.
Look, your dad, he knows what he's talking about. If I would ask the same question to that friend that you have for 27 years, would be the same answer?
No.
What would be the most beautiful thing about you, he would say, and something that you need to improve?
It would obviously the kindness and me loving.
Mm-hmm.
He'd just probably slap us and say jokes and get up and just rip the piss out of us probably.
Amazing. Let's play now Wayne in the magic box. You can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it.
Am I done?
And you say that you cannot dance, yeah?
Moves like Jagger.
Right, you can ask me a question now, Wayne.
Right. What made you do what you're doing now?
Good question. You know what, we were talking about 2020 before, and you said that, your life turnaround regarding, your career right now. Yeah. And actually, when you were talking about that, I was thinking about that when you were describing that, because I think through that year that the world literally, went upside down. A lot of people, as you said, they change career, they start, they somehow light up something that they never thought about, and they start to work on it. They start change their lives. They start to literally surviving because there was such a tough time. Yeah. And I can tell you something. I remember before that, I was thinking already to do something on YouTube. I remember the first idea. It was something connected with music. I love music, yeah. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's a musician, and he said to me, William, I'm sorry to say that, but you cannot do that because you cannot use other people's, song in a public, in channel. You have the copyrights. My project went all the way down. I was like, oh my God, I was so excited about it. But as you said, never give up. I'll think, okay, let me think about something that I can express myself. I can be myself. I can connect with people. So this idea I was kind of thinking about, but what can I do? What can I do something that maybe, there's nobody's doing, because there's so many creativity people around, on social media, on, doing a lot of things, very interesting things. But I was like, okay, I think the right thing's gonna come. And 2020, I'd never forget, I went for a run in the park. Yeah, you remember we could leave the house one day for exercise, you remember? So I was doing exercise in the evening, like before, like around 7 o'clock, before the clapping. Remember the clapping? 8 o'clock? So I was going for a run, and I was running the park. You're not gonna believe, Wayne, this idea, literally, I never forget the place. I remember exactly the place. I was running, and suddenly this idea came along, and I stopped for a minute. I was like, oh my God, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get like, do some research, create some questions. And I'm literally gonna, ask people around. I'm gonna invite people, and I'm gonna see what they're the answer, what their point of views. At the same time as well, they can express themselves. Long story short, I start put the questions together. I start to organize everything. And I thought to myself, when my first idea was, okay, I just want people to have fun, to laugh, to express themselves. But the show went in such a different direction that I was expecting. People, they start to open up about their lives. People, they start to, to be real. They feel so comfortable on the show that I was expecting that. I was expecting people just to have fun, to talk, to laugh, to have a good time. But I started receiving so many feedbacks from people around the globe, like saying how much they enjoyed, how much they, some people, they connect with other people as well. I have a very good story that I had an interview with someone from Connecticut in the US state, and a lovely guy from New York who was a model, and they did collaboration together. Like they did twice actually already, because of the magic box, and they send me pictures. So now we are together here because of you. So imagine how amazing it is.
Yeah.
So the idea literally came along through a tough time. Like everyone was literally, facing a challenging time. But I strongly believe that sometimes you need to go really down to, to something to come up. Like, absolutely. So yeah, it was tough for me. I remember I had, I was anxious because I didn't know what was happening in the world. A lot of people, I was literally alone. I didn't know. I was literally locked, and it was really hard. It was difficult to go through it. But I'm so grateful for doing that time, because I found my path. As you, I found my path as well. Nowadays, I do the magic box. Like I literally go to bed every night thinking about the magic box. I wake up every morning, think about the magic box. I go to work, think about the magic box. I go to the gym, I shower, my day, I breathe about the magic box. So I'm so grateful during that time, because, I found my dream. Yes, if I would see someone doing that, I would go like, oh my God, I would love to be doing that, So I'm so grateful for doing that time, because again, a lot of people, they found a lot of ways to express themselves. They changed careers. They found a different way of living. And I can put myself in that box as well, because, I'm so grateful for that moment. So yes, that's answer to your question. That's how everything started. But saying that, this interaction of talking to people and asking questions, I've been doing that for so long that I never realized that. Yeah. When I look back as a teenager growing up, even here in London, when I meet friends for barbecue or to go to the park, there was always a moment that was like, oh, tell me something interesting about your childhood. Who was your favorite teacher? You see, it's funny because I was looking for something to do it, but it was already there, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? So this interaction, yes, like it was literally like, because I was thinking to myself, my goodness, what I came to this world for? I think all of us, we have a talent, we have something. And I was like, my goodness, what I came to this world for? And it was literally here, but I couldn't work it out. And going through a tough time, this experience came along. So yeah, that's the whole answer of the magic box.
Excellent.
Did you have a good time?
I loved it. Very good.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. Thanks for being so sweet. So when I approached you straight away, you said, yes, let's do it. Thanks so much. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Don't let the dream fade.
Straight away.
All about it.
Absolutely. Everything's here. Just go for it and do it. Amazing. Thanks so much. Regard to your family, and we keep in touch, okay, Wayne? It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.